To import contacts into Brevo, head to brevo.com in your browser, sign in, and once you land on the dashboard, click CRM in the left sidebar, then Contacts. Right there on the Contacts page, you'll see the Import Contacts button. Click that, and the import wizard pops up. Upload your CSV, Excel, or vCard file. Map the columns to the matching contact fields. Pick a list, review everything, and hit import. That's the whole flow. Brevo processes the file and drops your contacts straight into the CRM. Now, if you're moving a subscriber list from another tool or just uploading a spreadsheet you've been maintaining, the basic sequence is simple. But there are a few landmines that can turn a quick import into a data cleanup session you'll hate. So let me walk you through each screen exactly as it looks, with the settings I always tweak and the mistakes I've made so you skip them entirely. First, make sure you're logged into the right Brevo account. I've worked with agencies that juggled 3 different Brevo workspaces, and nothing stings like importing a clean 5000 contact list into a client's sandbox account by accident. The dashboard loads with your home screen showing recent campaign stats. Once it's up, direct your attention to the left-hand navigation rail. CRM sits right there, just below campaigns. Click it, then click Contacts. The Contacts page gives you the full table: email, first name, last name, list memberships, and if you scroll, you'll see a quick count of total contacts. Take 5 seconds here to check if you already have contacts with the same email addresses. Brevo can merge duplicates if you configure it during import, but a quick manual glance prevents you from relying purely on automation. Now, up at the top right of the contacts table, look for the Import Contacts button. It's blue and prominent. Clicking it launches the import wizard, a 4-step flow that walks you through file upload, mapping, list assignment, and confirmation. One thing I always do before even clicking that button: I open my CSV file in a text editor and confirm the delimiter. Brevo expects commas or semicolons depending on your locale. I've had an Excel saved CSV use a semicolon because my system region was set to Germany and Brevo didn't pass the columns. If your file is an Excel.xl cell, you're golden. Brevo reads that natively, but I prefer CSV because it's smaller and faster to process. Whatever format you use, the first row must contain headers, email, first name, last name, and any custom attributes you plan to use. Yes, Brevo is case insensitive on headers like email versus email, but if your header doesn't match, you'll be mapping it manually anyway. I once helped a friend import a list where the header said email address with a space, and Brevo didn't auto-map it. Not a showstopper, but it's one less click if your headers are perfect. So you've clicked Import Contacts. Now you drag your file onto the upload area or click to browse. The wizard reads the file and, if it's large, say over 10,000 rows, give it a few seconds. On that screen, you'll see the first few rows of your data in a preview. It's not just eye candy. Check if all the rows you expected are showing. I had a case where a client's CSV had empty rows at the bottom from an earlier export, and Brevo tried to import 2,000 blank contacts. The preview caught it before I wasted credits. Brevo's free tier gives you unlimited contacts, but if you're on a paid plan, each contact beyond your limit can trigger an overage, so spotting weird rows here saves money. Next comes the mapping step. Brevo attempts to match your file's columns with standard fields: email, first name, last name, SMS, etc. It usually gets it right for the basic 3, but if you have custom attributes like purchase date or referral source, you'll need to manually map those to existing contact attributes or create new ones on the fly. The drop-down for each column lists all available attributes. Here's a crucial thing: Brevo's contact model treats email as the unique identifier. If an email already exists in your CRM, you get options to either skip the duplicate, update the existing contact with the new data from your file, or ignore the import setting and create duplicates anyway. I always pick update existing contact for marketing lists, because if a subscriber changed their name or company, I want that reflected. But for a one-time webinar attendee list where I don't want to overwrite careful manual entries, I choose skip. It depends on your use case, but never leave it on the default without checking. That default once bit me when I updated a list and accidentally overwrote 400 contacts opt-in status because I included an attribute column I didn't intend to map. Speaking of opt-in, if you're importing contacts for marketing emails, double check that you have permission to email them. Brevo will ask you to confirm you have proof of consent. The tool enforces this, good for deliverability, but it means you must have that consent on file. Then you assign the contacts to a list. I'm a stickler for list hygiene. Create a dedicated list for each import with a descriptive name like March 2025 webinar leads or Shopify customers Q2. Don't just lump everything into general subscribers unless you never plan to segment. Brevo lets you select an existing list or type a new one in the same dropdown. If you type a name that doesn't exist, it creates it on the fly. I prefer creating lists beforehand in the lists section so I can double tag contacts later, but the wizard works fine either way. The last wizard screen shows a summary, number of contacts to import, list, update behavior and any field mappings. Read every line. I once misread a mapping and only caught it here. Once you're sure, click the import button. The process starts and a progress bar appears. For a few hundred contacts, it's near instant. For 50,000, it might take 10 minutes. Don't close the browser tab mid-import. Brevo processes on the server, but if you navigate away, you might lose the success notification and you'll wonder if it finished. Let it sit. When the import completes, go back to the contacts page and sort by creation date descending to see your new entries. Spot check at least 5 records. Open them, verify the first name, email, list membership, and any custom fields you mapped. Brevo almost never drops records, but I've seen phone numbers land in the wrong attribute because of a leading 0 being stripped by Excel. Checking right away lets you delete and re-import before those contacts hit a campaign. Now, one alternative method a lot of people miss. If you're migrating from a CRM like HubSpot or MailChimp, go to Brevo's integration section instead. There are native connectors that sync contacts continuously, so you don't need a manual CSV import at all. I've set that up for e-commerce stores. The API pulls orders and customer profiles directly, but when you just need a one-time bulk upload, the import wizard is your fastest route. A few quick hits before you go. Always keep a backup copy of your original file on your computer. If something goes sideways, you can fix the spreadsheet and re-import without hunting for the data again. Remove duplicates in your file with a quick Excel conditional formatting pass or a Google Sheets duplicate removal. Even if Brevo can skip duplicates during import, it's just cleaner. Use consistent formatting. If your date custom field has mixed formats like January 5th, 2025 and May 1st, 2025, Brevo will store both as text, and your automations won't be able to filter on a date range later. That's the full import flow from login to verification. Once your contacts are in, you can build segments, trigger automations, and send campaigns without that manual entry dread hanging over you. If you're moving thousands of contacts, take the extra 5 minutes up front to prep your file and review the mappings. It's the difference between a clean CRM and a messy one. Save this video if you'll need to import again next quarter, and when you're ready, check out my next guide on setting up your first Brevo campaign with those freshly imported contacts.